Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing a look that I actually did last year, but it's like that popular look and I did it last year and didn't succeed. So I'm going to show you guys in my Snapchat memories. This was on my Snapchat. It did come out cool, but it just wasn't exactly what the picture it looked like. So I'm going to show you guys the picture. James Charles just like redid it with Madison Beer. So it's like, this is probably the original picture, and then there's like, yes, so like this type of thing, but I'm gonna do it on one eye, and let's see how it turns out. Hey guys, welcome back. So of course I'm just priming my eyelids with the KVD Shake Primer, and the best way to do it is to apply the primer to your fingers and then put that on your eye. Then I showed you guys that I'm using the Maybelline, I don't know what it's called, but it's just like the pot liner. It's like, I believe, the only one they have, and it's known, like they're known for this liner. So I did end up messing up with this, but I just took it on like a small, almost like compact concealer brush, and I just packed this on my lids. You can see on the one side of my eye, I didn't film it because I fucked up. So what you have to do when you put the liner on is take the same brush that you put the liner on your lid with and blend it out. I don't know if I posted the video of me doing the smoky eye look, but in the time that I did that look, I managed how to do a smoky eye a little bit better. So you blend the black eyeliner out with that, and I just went straight into shadow. I didn't blend out the liner, so it does end up creasing. You guys will see. And it wasn't that noticeable, and I could hide it because of like the lashes and the spider going on, but in order to do a smoky eye, you do have to blend out the liner just so you have that fade effect, and it's more something where the eyeshadow can go on rather than packing the eyeshadow just onto a cream formula and it has nowhere to go. I took the Colourpop eyeliner. It's in black. I'm sure it has like a cool, cute little name with it. It didn't want to focus, and I was just gonna cut this out, but I wanted you guys to see what it was. So I ended up putting this on my waterline and a little bit on my lash line because I do want this look to be like super juicy and smoky because it is a smoky eye. So I also used the Jaclynn Hill X Morphe palette. It's the only palette I used, I believe, and I don't know if you guys saw my dog in that part. He was sleeping in the back and he like looked up at me, and you guys can kind of see him there. So I took this like flat shader brush, I think it is called, or like a, I don't know, flat, it's a flat brush, y'all see it, right? So I took that and I ended up blending out the black liner first, and then I started adding shadow onto it. But you just want to make sure, again, that the liner is blended before you add shadow, because you want to make sure you almost get it to a drier formula, like cream to powder. That's how you kind of want to get it. You just got to think about that. Then I ended up adding the brown that I put on the top, which is just this juicy like cherry brown. It's so beautiful, especially with smoky eyes. I love this. Oh, it was so good, so good. Then this isn't actually the red that I used. It is in the third row, so it's right above that, if that makes sense, and it's a little more browner. That was a little too red. So I showed you guys that I was using that one, but I didn't actually use that one. So don't be fooled. I was just a bad like beauty guru this day. I just wasn't, it wasn't my moment, you know? I took the black like packer shader brush that I had, and I was using that to pack on the, like pack over the black on top of the liner. Use that on my bottom, and then this is what you need to do for any drawing look, drawing anything on your face. This is what you need. You need a brow pencil, any type of brow pencil, doesn't matter. This was, I used the Morphe one because this isn't in my shade. I like bought the wrong one, even though they're only $5. Great people, great company, great formula, love it. Just wasn't my shade, so I was like, oh, why don't I use that? I know James Charles used the Brow Wiz one. This one is a little bit more drying, I believe. So it did like tug on my skin and my eye. As you can see, it's a little bit more difficult, but it still worked, still looked good. You know, you're drawing over top of it. You're just like kind of stenciling that out. So I don't think it's that big of a deal. You can use your Brow Wiz, but I know that like I have a Brow Wiz, but it's just, I don't use it, but I know that's expensive. So this was just the first thing that was closest to me, so that's what I used. Again, my favorite liner. I haven't tried the Kat Von D one. I think I have, but like not for things like this. Doesn't crease, doesn't smudge. Oh my god, just a great liner. It's a Tartest dual-ended something something. Just a great liner. Absolutely great. Another one I want to try is the new one from Sephora. It's the one size only from Patrick Star. Everyone was using that for like their Halloween looks. Chef's kisses. That it looked so good. So good. Oh my god. So I'm just going over the brow pencil stencil with the black liner, and I'm going very slow with this. This took me a pretty long time, but you don't want to mess anything up. This is like very, very crucial. You guys will see on the leg after this, I made it very thick and kind of messed up. But again, you can pull it off. You're adding the white over top of it. I think I would have went a little bit thicker in the spider legs. So you guys can watch right here. I kind of messed up and I was like, frick. So I had to go back in. But going a little bit thicker wouldn't have hurt. I still think it looked pretty cool and pretty good, in my opinion. Especially since it was like my first or second time trying this out. Or maybe it was that leg that I messed up on. Yeah, I think it was that leg. Yeah, no, it was. There we go. I made it super duper thick at the front. Can't really tell because it's more black in the middle or towards the front. So whatever, but I think this turned out so good. So here's where the illusion came in, and I started using this brush and I was like, oh, this is not gonna work. It's not thin enough. You want something super thin at first, and then you're gonna blend it out so it has like that dense and like defined at first, and then blend it out. So I took a smaller one and then I went back in with the same brush that I first used and blended that out. So start small, then go big. This was the one line that I kind of regretted, but I also didn't, because I was like, this is the one leg that's like in front, it's at the top, it's dominating all the other legs. Maybe it was good that it was so dark, but again, trial and error. I would go lighter to darker because you can't really take away dark. It's harder to take away darker, so you know, go in slowly. I just didn't. I was excited. I was like, this is turning out so good. Oh my god, I have a real spider on my eye, but I didn't. And I went off the same stencil as James Charles, so obviously that's how I knew where the leg shadows were supposed to go. So then again, going in with the Norvina ABH, I don't know what they're actually called, but I just call them the water activated liners. Cake liners, that's what they're called. I was like, what is the name for these? I really love the white in here because it doesn't crack and it's just really good. You can control how it works, so I love that so much. This was a little tricky, and this is why I wish I would have done the legs a little bit thicker, a little bit fatter. I see my dog waking up or like having dreams moving around in the back. Because I want to make those like not thicker, but it was just a little bit harder to do the white with the legs already so super thin. But you guys will see, I made it work. I switched around some brushes. At first I used an angled brush, then I ended up using like a pencil-y brush, if that makes sense. So yeah, you try your best. You make what works work, I guess. So here I am trying this one because I kind of want to do like 3 white spots on each leg, just to add like the knees, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, it was really cool. This was really fun for me. I've never done something like illusion wise, and I love this stuff because when you see it come together, it just looks so good. I'm like, yes sister, you did that. So I did 4 on this one, but it kind of made sense. You guys will see. I mean, at the end of the day, it's your thing that you're recreating. As long as you love it, that's all that matters. But I truly don't think this came together until the end. So that's why I just want to tell you guys, like, don't give up. Like, keep doing it, keep trying it. And then here is me with my Powerade breaks. If anyone was to sponsor me, it needs to be Powerade. You know how like Bang has those like intense, oh my god, all the time, like bang 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 bang, I'm drink, sleep, eat, brain, bang. Yeah, that's how I am with Powerade. So Powerade can reach out to me, Blue Powerade specifically. Then I took this palette, and I don't remember what it, 35 something, 35C, I don't know. And I took this gold because I thought that would be really nice with all the colors with the smoky eye. Put some lashes on, didn't show you guys because there's my dog. And here it is. I hope you guys like it. It was really fun to do this. Hope you guys liked all my Halloween tutorials and little things. Here's it up close. I loved it, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and happy Halloween. Bye guys.